What's up, guys? Artem MMA Analysis here, back with another video, and I'm going to be pre-recording a lot of individual fights. A lot of individual fights have been announced. I cannot wait. I think the biggest and most important one is this Glover Teixeira versus Jiri Prochazka matchup for the light heavyweight title. I'm going to go with Jiri Prochazka, but man, I cannot believe that Glover Teixeira put on that great performance against Jan Blachowicz, where he submitted him with that rear naked choke, where Jan kind of just gave up towards the end. Very interesting fight how that happened. Jiri Prochazka, on the other hand, only fought 2 fights in the UFC. He beat Dominic Reyes in that awesome performance 8 months ago. He beat Volkan Oezdemir in that great performance as well about a year and a half ago. But man, what does concern me about Jiri Prochazka is he doesn't fight that often, and he doesn't seem to want to fight that often, which is kind of strange. When he beat Dominic Reyes, he said he wanted to take a year off to become better. That kind of concerns me, man. He's 29 years old. He's definitely got the potential to become great in the sport. He's got an insane record of 28-3. A lot of insane first round knockouts over in Ryzen, where he kind of come up in. If he beats Glover Teixeira, I want to fight him. I want to see him fight a lot more often. I don't want to fight him. I want to see him fight a lot more often. I want to see him fight 2 to 3 times a year. I want to see him defend his bout 2 to 3 times a year. Glover, on the other hand, will probably be trying to do that. The guy is almost 43 years old. If he beats Jiri, he's probably going to want to turn around again and again and again, so he can potentially cement his name as one of the greatest light heavyweights of all time. Towards the end of his career, let's be honest, Glover Teixeira is towards the end of his career. I think if he loses this one, we probably won't see him fight many times again, if not ever. So Glover towards the end, Jiri on the come up as well. I mean, he's got 32 professional fights already. But Jiri Prochazka, he's going to have Glover's number on the feet. But one thing that Glover does have that Jiri potentially doesn't is that ground game. And I do think that if Glover Teixeira takes down Jiri Prochazka, we could see an upset here, man. We've only got 47 Tapology predictions, but they're actually quite close. 100% picking Prochazka inside the distance. I think Prochazka's going to knock him out. I think he's going to knock him out quickly. But Teixeira could get the job to the done early by taking him down, landing some ground and pound, getting some submission. He absolutely dominated Anthony Smith in his third to last fight. Potentially we could see something very similar against Jiri. I personally hope not. I do want to see the younger guy win this one here, because Yuri's definitely got, he's got a lot more longevity left in him, that's for sure, man. Glover's towards the end of his career. I want to see Jiri win. I think Yuri's going to have his number on the feet. I think Glover's going to have Yuri's number on the ground. But can Glover get the fight to the ground? I feel like that's where the fight's really going to matter. It's definitely worth noting that this fight has been announced for UFC 274, the main event in Brazil. So it's going to be in Glover Teixeira's home country. I believe that they are also going to be looking at putting, or maybe it's not the main event, maybe it's the co-main event, because I'm thinking that they're looking at putting other title fights on there. I think that they were thinking about Charlie Olives. I know he wants to fight here. I personally think that they should put Davison Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno 4 on this card as well, and have their 4th fight on this card in Brazil. I know that Davison Figueiredo wanted to fight in Mexico, but that means that they're going to have to make a whole new pay-per-view card in another country. Let's just do it in Brazil. Let's do it UFC 274, Davison Figueiredo's home country. That's beside the point. I think that Jiri Prochazka is going to win this fight. Would I be surprised if Glover Teixeira won? Absolutely not, to be honest. And it's a great fight, and I cannot wait to see it.